All right, what's going on, everybody? So, the other day on one of my videos, somebody asked me, they're like, hey man, do you have any graded cards? And I do. I have quite a bit of graded cards. So, I want to make a video going over the graded cards I do have. And that being said, I think this is also another good opportunity to talk about something that CGC is doing when it comes to graded cards. Do I agree with it? Not really. But at the same token, I have way more CGC cards than I do PSA. And I'll show that to you here in a second because I feel, in my personal opinion, CGC is a much better looking card holder. And on top of that, the overview of the card is much better, especially if you pay for subgrades. But with that being said, here's the first card we have. It's a Misty's Gyarados from 2000, 5.5. So when I'm talking about, I like how the CGC banner is up here, right? And then on top of that, like I said, it has subgrades, which I really enjoy how CGC looks vice the PSA, because PSA doesn't offer subgrades. I know that a lot of people, when I was trying to get a group of my buddies together to send off some stuff for grading, they're like, well, PSA does subgrading. I'm like, no, they don't. On top of that, another thing that PSA is doing as of right now, which I'm getting ready to go into, is they're actually offering any 9.5s, such as this Professor's Research from Celebrations, a Gem Mint 10. Or Mint 10, I think is what they call it. And if I was to send this off to get reholded, they would put the 10 right there, remove the subgrades, because that's the other thing that CGC was talking about doing, is removing subgrades from the potential, from the grading system that they're planning on doing, which I don't agree with. That's another reason why I really enjoy the CGC is for the subgrades. And I mean, Beckett still offers subgrades, but PSA does not. So like I said, we're going to go over, and I'm still debating. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys think I should send off all my 9.5s to go get graded as a 10 now with the new CGC holders and the new topper they got? Because the new topper they got, it's going to be like a black vice a blue. This one's kind of a weird card, so let me preface this as well. A lot of these cards that I have are just random, and I mean random as all hell, because I did a lot of Whatnot auctions, and when we get to the end, I'll have to show you one of the big hits I got, because they offer you chase cards with Whatnot depending on who you go through. So I would go and I would buy a $20, $30 bag. So this is probably the lowest card I have, which is a Honchkrow G, but it has this weird back. I don't know how much this card's worth, but it's really weird. I'm keeping it in my collection because, like I said, it was a Whatnot auction. I do not recommend going to Whatnot to get anything, truth be told, unless you're straight up buying like a Funko Pop or something. But when it comes to card breaks or the mystery bags for chases, I do not recommend it. I really like, so this is another line I really enjoy, is the EX Delta species with the Ditto. And you'll notice, like, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time is going to be Ditto. So I got a Ditto Charmander here. I'm trying to get they have a Ditto Bulbasaur, Ditto Squirtle, and a Ditto Pikachu. I can't remember who else I have in this set, but it's one of those sets that I'm like, I really enjoy. Here's a Team Rocket Charmander First Edition Mint 9. I remember pulling this one as a kid. I really enjoy the art, but I will admit I did get that from a Whatnot auction. So this next card is a Zacian V from Astral Radiance. I bought this one actually on eBay, and I really enjoy the art on it. And like I said, the subgrades there for whatchamacallit is just absolutely amazing. I love how CGC looks. Moving on to, hold on, I should have put these in better. The next one is one that I really enjoy. It's a Hidden Fates ETB Black Star promo, stained glass, the trio. It's the birds. I love the art on this. I tried to get it in a perfect 10, but I was not able to. But I got the 9.5, and I'll take it. And the subgrades is 9.5 for centering, 9.5 surface, 10 corners, 9 edges. So 9.5 overall. And like I said, that art, like, you can't beat that art. I went out and personally bought that one. This one, Whatnot auction. This one, Whatnot auction. Now, a lot of the Whatnot auction ones are not really worth anything. Because, like, truth be told, who is going out there and getting a rare candy from Pokemon Go graded? I can tell you for a fact it's not me. This one I got from a Whatnot auction, but I'm a Squirtle fanboy. I love Squirtle. So I was not happy. I was not disappointed when I got this one. So we're moving on to the next one. And the next one's going to be, this is a weird one. I bought it off of eBay, but I really like shiny Pokemon. And this one is going to be a Japanese Shining Magikarp. I mean, not Japanese, it's Chinese. Oh, man. But I really enjoy the art on that. And the, like, it looks like a refractor, like, hollow. It's just all around great. I really enjoy it. So then we got two back to back. One is from Shining Fates. Actually, they're both from Shining Fates. But I really enjoy, like I said, Ditto. So we got a Ditto V and a Ditto V Max. Just great all around cards. I really enjoyed them. I kind of wish they had the subgrades on them, but I'll take them without them. Next one we got is a Neo Destiny Unlimited Remoraid. This one's a Whatnot. This one I purchased myself. It's a shiny Lapras from Shining Fates. Like I said, I really enjoy shiny Pokemon. And let's see, the last two we got, well, actually there's more, but we got a Reshiram from Celebrations. That was a Whatnot auction. And then the next one we got is a Rockets Zapdos 9.5. This one was also from a Whatnot auction. Like I said, I do not recommend Whatnot auctions whatsoever. So then we're going to get into a couple of the Black Star promos I got from CGC. And these ones are just absolutely amazing. Like, I enjoy, like, classic Black Star promos, especially when you get, like, an Entei. We also have an original Zapdos from 2000 Black Star promo. We got a Moltres and an Articuno. And then this next card is actually the chase card I had from Pokemon Go. I've actually purchased it a couple times. But on top of that, I pulled this card once. And then I sent it off to go get graded from CGC. It came back and it was a 8.5, I think it was. I ended up trading it to one of my buddies for some Crown Zenith cards that I was looking for. But I ended up picking it up in a 9.5. And like I said, this was my chase card from Pokemon Go. I absolutely love this card. Hands down, probably my favorite Pokemon Go card there is out there. And then we're going to get into my actual PSA cards. So PSA card wise, here's a 2000 Jim's Challengers Giovanni's Persian. It's a 7. I think that's mint. Followed by the 2014 Pokemon XY Full Art Charizard. This one's a 4. But supposedly this card sells for like $50. Whatnot auction. Followed by my Eevee. My first edition Rocket Eevee. I actually really enjoyed this card. I like a lot of the first edition, like first evolutionary line of Pokemon. Like I said, I really enjoy shiny Pokemon. I love me The shiny Magikarp's probably hands down one of my favorite. Here's a shiny Charmander. Followed up by a Evolutions Charmander. And then, hold on. Okay. This next one is a Black Star promo, Wizards of the Coast first edition Pikachu. I remember when this card came out and like my buddies were all about it. They all had one. I never had one. So guess what? I bought a PSA 9 as an adult, but I got one. Followed by some of the cards that I've gotten graded and I've shown on the channel before. So of course, we got our Radiant Charizard. He came in as a 9. Our Radiant Blastoise, who I was excited for, he came in as a 10 because Blastoise is my boy. Followed by our Radiant Venusaur, who came back as a 9. Mint. And now we come down to our last two before I get into a real quick story time. So we got our Special Delivery Charizard, came back as a 9, which isn't too shabby if I do say so myself. And then we got this one. I actually love the art on, and this came back as a Gem Mint 10 full art Lost Origins Pikachu in red. Like I said, I love the art on that. So let's get into a real quick story time. So like I said, I did a lot of whatnot auctioning. This is probably like a year, 2 years ago. I would go in, buy random bags, and try to get the chase card, right? Whatever it is. So this one night they were like, okay, if you get a bag that has the Mewtwo in it, you enter into a chance to potentially win the chase Mewtwo. So of course I got I got a Japanese version of the Pokemon Go full art Mewtwo, and of course I got an American version. So they put it into a randomization like little thing and they roll it. And I was like number 1, I think it was. And I had 2 entries out of I think 24 to win this bad boy. It is this is like, I love Mewtwo as well. This is a 2001 Japanese Holo first edition Expedition Mewtwo. It is a beautiful card and I love it. Like I think this is like a $800 card, and you don't see many of these that actually pop up on the market. And like I said, it's one of those ones like I'm probably never gonna let go of because I love Mewtwo. So that is all I have when it comes to normal size cards. But something that PSA does and not many people know about is PSA grades jumbo cards. And you guys might ask, what's a jumbo card? I'm glad you asked that. So jumbo cards, here, I'll show you the first one, are cards that come out of collection boxes. So those collection boxes like the Cyclizard that's out there right now, the Pikachu the Pikachu box for Crown Zenith, you can get that graded. Now, mind you, getting a jumbo card graded costs quite a bit more than a normal card. So for one jumbo card to get graded, it's roughly $75. So I actually bought this card off of eBay because I was like, oh, that is so cool. I didn't know at the time that PSA graded jumbo cards. So it was basically a lot of 2 Charizard cards from this lot, jumbo cards that is, that get graded. So of course, I got both of them. I think I spent like a total of like $80 on the lot. So $40 for each one, which isn't bad considering, like I said, it costs $70 to grade each one of these. So you guys, if you guys think about it and you guys want to get into collecting, truth be told, something that I recommend everybody to do is if you're looking to grade something that's kind of weird, that you don't think that a lot of people are going to have, these jumbo cards, because there's potential value in them. Potential, especially if you get them graded and they get a decent grade, because these things are hard to really get graded. I know I got the whatchamacallit, the Pikachu Celebration Jumbo cards. I got a couple of them that I'm getting ready to go send off to PSA and get graded. But like I said, it cost a premium to get them graded. It's like $75, where if you were to send a bulk submission of regular size cards, as long as they're under $500 normally, between $200 to $500, if they're under that value, PSA will grade a bulk submission for $15 per card. But that's not counting if there's signatures involved or anything like that. I'm just talking like bare entry level, $15 for a bulk submission. For a submission for a jumbo card, you're looking at $15. And then, of course, they do grade Funko Pops now. I think I've talked about that before. You're looking at anywhere from, if you're looking for a signature authentication and a grading of a Funko Pop, I think that's like $75. Where if you're looking to just get the Funko Pop graded, I think it's only like $65. But prices fluctuate. Go to their website and check it out. And like I said, it's just weird. Some of the stuff you can see that could potentially get graded. But until next time, you guys, I'll catch you later. Bye!